Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, and welcome to the Amateur Otaku podcast. I'm one of your hosts, the Mad Dog Isaac, and I'm joined by, as always, by my good Padawan and friend, Brandon Alvarado, the Scarlet Fans. How's it
Yo,
going,
yo,
buddy?
yo. Yo, yo, yo. So excited. So excited.
And why are you excited?
Because we finally got, we don't have a trailer, we don't have a poster, but we got pictures. Official, mother fluffing pictures of Netflix's Cowboy Bebop live action adaptation. And I cannot wait for this show.
Uh, it looks like maybe they have done some good things with the show. At least it sure looks like it with the costume department, at least.
Yeah. Like it looks like not even the costume, like the set design is like they're spending all the money. Like I'm just gonna take us off real quick, so we can like get in awe. Actually, let me see if I go here. We got a couple of pictures, guys, that we want to show you. I mean, you've probably seen this, and because Entertainment Weekly did a full spread on the show, they've announced the premiere date, which is November 19th. So it's gonna happen this year. Finally, we're gonna get the first, hopefully, the first of many seasons of Netflix's Cowboy Bebop. And it looks phenomenal. But we finally got pictures. Um, and Do you want to just go straight to the pictures and we go them one by one?
Yeah.
Of course, the first one, which is the most important, is is the picture of our good friend and the main character Spike. So we got John Cho as Spike, and he just looks awesome. I mean, the costume is there, the hairdo is there. You can kind of see the way he's carrying himself in that gun. You can kind of see like the swagger. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like like he's gonna like he carries himself like you would expect Spike to carry himself. Can we just pay attention to the fact of how accurate it looks? Like the look of it just looks right, which I think was the biggest thing that most people were concerned about, right? Like they were concerned on whether or not it was going to look and feel like Cowboy Bebop, you know?
And
And
it
it certainly
certainly looks like it.
yeah, it certainly looks like Cowboy Bebop. I mean, we got plenty of pictures here, and like look, here we have the big three. We have John Cho as Spike Spiegel. We have Mustafa Shakir as Jet, which by the way, the accuracy of Jet, you can just look the smug on his face. Like he went with the bald look. He has the metal shard on his face, the metal arm, the dirty jumpsuit. Like he has everything. And I think the biggest departure is Faye Valentine, but it is a good departure. It's not a bad departure. Like she has her colors. Like her attire is yellow and red, right? She has the purple hair, but more importantly, it's not excessive like it is in the anime. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I like the fact that they didn't make it a point to over sexualize the character, because you can have a sexy female character without her being overly sexualized physically. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And if she can bring that charisma and that swag and that kind of like two timing kind of attitude that Faye has, and that spark that she has, then that's all we need. That what makes Faye Valentine that amazing character. Um, but yeah, man, I mean, it's looking just so good. Then just hanging out together, and of course, who else is in that picture but Ein, the magic dog? Oh, I don't have the picture with Ein, but right now you see Faye with a leash. She's actually walking Ein with them down the street, which is the data dog that they find in one of the missions, which is one of the more classical and funny episodes of the anime, as they're trying to hunt this dog down that apparently has like all this data inside of it. Um, but yeah, man, it's looked like they're spending they're paying attention to things that matter. And I like how it looks, I like how it feels. Um,
My
now
biggest
this,
question is, where the heck is Edward?
yeah, yeah, our favorite, our favorite hacker, Miss Edward. Um, I wouldn't be surprised if they're leaving her towards the end of the season, or they're trying to make her reveal a secret, which is very possible, or you know they're trying to they're trying to.
Do you see the picture?
Oh yeah, 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 nice. You got it with Ein. Ein
Yeah.
looks great. I mean, it's Ein. I mean, it's not that hard to you get a dog that looks exactly like Ein. I think, but what a great picture! What a great picture of Ein. Um,
And and the corgis are adorable, so that's
yes,
also a plus.
100%, 100% adorable. Um, but beyond the costumes, I think what gets me the most excited is the set design. The set design is just beautiful. Like you see this couch, you see the background of the ship, and it feels like Cowboy Bebop. Like literally, not. I think the biggest one was when you have the shot of Spike looking at the ship. That shot right there, to me, is what has me the most excited because you see this side of the ship all the time in the show. You know, you constantly see him like hobble down that door. That door opens. They have multiple. This is like their regular living space, and they've pretty much created it for the show. And I'm glad that they're spending all the money on this because it's like they kind of got the memo. Like if they're gonna make Cowboy Bebop, they got to spend all the money to make it right. You know what I mean? And I kind of like that they're doing all that, and I'm really excited to see what else we're going to get to see. Um, what are you more excited of seeing? I mean, we haven't seen Vicious yet, so we still have to. We got to keep an eye out for Vicious because we know he's going to be the villain. I mean, he is the villain of the show, but we still haven't seen any pictures of Vicious. Um, what are your expectations as of now? We got our first look. We're very excited, but what do you think? What are you wanting to see right now? Or if we get a trailer, what do you want to see?
First of all, they first announced the Cowboy Bebop, I can well admit I was a bit skeptical because, well, it's Cowboy Bebop, and but then the more I thought about it, the more I think about it, this would have been a red flag if Netflix would have done a movie. But with
Yes.
their TV series, they
Yeah.
have an excellent track record. I mean, Daredevil, Punisher, Jessica Jones, uh, what's Castlevania,
Yeah.
just to name a few. They are all phenomenal.
Yeah.
And looking at these set pictures, that makes me as yeah, they know what they're doing. My like we talked off air, I wouldn't. The thing I want to see the most is how they handle space battles.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
will. That's probably my only, shall I say, concern, considering due to I don't know how big of a budget they have.
Yeah. Agreed. Agreed. And so far, I think with the set design, we can see that they are spending money. It's not like they're, you know what I mean? Like they are building sets for this. So
Yeah,
there should be no reason why we should not have the epic space battle stuff that Combo Bebop is also known for. Like we need those shots of the great Bebop because those that know the anime know that Bebop is the name of the spaceship that they fly on from planet to planet. That is their home base. That's why it's called Bebop and Cowboy because of the whole bounty hunter thing. Um, so, and there's a lot of in-planet um, spaceship battles and a lot of space spaceship battles. So I like. So now we have to wait and see how they incorporate all that to all this. I mean, personally, if we see little of that because they want to focus on more grounded storylines, because we spend more time grounded in planets and stuff, I wouldn't be bothered by it. but I don't want them to just not do it at all. You know what I mean? Like at least give us a taste of it, a little bit. You know what I mean? Because I can get like if you can't do it all the time and you can only do it in 1 out of 5 episodes, that's fine. But when you do it, I hope it looks good. You know?
Yeah, quality over quantity,
Right. Right.
so to speak.
Like exactly like if I'm gonna see Spike in his ship, it needs to look like Spike's ship. You know what I mean? If we're gonna see Faye on her ship, it needs to look like Faye's ship. And I think that us with this first look, it gives me hope that if they went this far with the sets, they are going that far with the sci-fi CG designs. They're gonna have to. I would hope so. You know, because if not, that would be kind of a letdown. But so far, I am more than satisfied. I'm actually surprised how good it looks, to be
Yeah,
honest. You know,
probably
and
the only series I'm questioning how they're gonna handle is the One Piece, but that's a different kind of story.
yeah, yeah. That just needs a lot of water. Um,
Among other stuff.
but yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I think that's it. That's all I got. Do you have anything else about this pictures,
Uh,
about the upcoming
I'm,
show, the release date?
my question is, when do you think we're getting a trailer now?
I mean, if the release date is November, I wouldn't be surprised if we see the first. I don't know if you've noticed, but Netflix has made it a point to kind of release trailers a month before things release. So I wouldn't be surprised, unless it's like a flagship title like Stranger Things, you know. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the first trailer until like October, like the
That makes
beginning of
sense.
October, you know, like the beginning of October or like late September. That's probably when we'll see the first trailer for this. I think that's what it is. But then again, it's going to be a big end of because I think we get we're going to get Cowboy Bebop now on November, but then we're also going to get The Witcher on December, right?
Yeah,
Oh, it's going to be a big one, you know. And after um, the movie that came out this week, Nightmare of the Wolf, The Witcher was amazing. I actually am very excited with the little universes that Netflix is building for themselves. You know, like even though they canceled Jupiter's Legacy and I know they canceled Altered Carbon, I'm kind of excited for all those little sci-fi or nuanced universes that they're building for themselves because the whole thing with The Witcher is awesome. Now they're doing Cowboy Bebop. Now all that's left is for them to get the license to put the anime on Netflix. That's all they have left to
yeah,
do, because that would be great. And I wouldn't be surprised if the show is as good as it's looking out to be.
yeah.
You know, I
And
hope it happens.
if uh, hopefully this may means that uh, one thing is for certain: if they nail this out of the park, even though they are a different beast, I will get some more confident in the One Piece one.
Yeah.
And who knows? Maybe their live action adaptation of Sword Art Online is one of the few times it's better than the quote unquote source material.
Wow.
Yeah, but
You
that
went there.
but it can't be that hard, all things
Yeah.
considered.
Yeah. It's I'm gonna look away from that Sword Art Online pun. I'm gonna walk away from it. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, man, it's
I
it's,
have
it's
sharpened
awesome.
it for a while.
Wow.
It's my fine art.
See, I'm gonna say
It
one
my
more thing.
yeah.
I'm gonna say one more thing. So I like John Show. I already like him as Spike. I have a feeling that he's just gonna be a very
He's
loyal
perfect.
portrayal. Yeah,
They are
I
all
just want to.
perfect casting and look wise.
Yeah, I just want to see him fight. That's all I want to see now. I want to see an action set piece or a clip or something, because that's gonna seal the deal. Because you and I both know that one of the coolest aspects of Spike is not just that he's this swag person. It's not just that he's a smartass. It's not just that he's a great marksman. It's the fact that he's a martial arts expert and there is a flow to how he fights, you know? The
Yeah,
seamlessness of how he fights. is something that's key and paramount to his character. Like it's not just like it's not like watching, it's not like watching what am I saying? It's not like watching Tony Stark like punching and fighting hand to hand, because that's not what Iron Man's supposed to do. But if he does it, because he's a dedicated actor, it looks good. You know what I mean? Because he does learn the choreography. But with Spike Spiegel, that's part of the character. It's like I hope we don't get another Iron Fist situation where we have a
I
guy.
doubt it.
I highly doubt it too. But you know how when everything looks so good, you start thinking about how bad it can be.
Yeah,
So it's
good
like
point.
so right now everything looks great. That's the one thing that for me is going to seal the deal. Look, let's say that the space stuff looks trash, but if they nail the martial arts and the action, I don't care. You can show me polygons. I'm going to be happy if they nail that, because to me that's one of like the biggest, because it's one of those things that's just part of that character, and I just think it'll be awesome. So can't wait, can't wait.
Yeah, I'm totally with you, and I wish they, I wish they would release a trailer sooner rather than later.
Agreed, agreed. So Isaac, how about we wrap this up? You got anything else? I'm done.
Yeah, I'm done. Uh, let's just hope that more than we're getting the trailer sooner rather than later,
Yeah,
and we are of course covering it as soon, once it releases,
hundred
and
and ten percent.
we are going to have Mike with us during that
Nice.
recording.
I can't wait. I just can't wait. So if you need me, if you guys can find me at You guys can find me at the at whoa, I don't know where you can find me. You can find me at the Scarlet Fan 52 on Twitter and Instagram, and you can find us on Twitter at the Amateur Otaku Pod. Isaac, where can we find you, my brother?
Well, you can find my work over at Wobum Entertainment. You can find me over at Emblemaniac on Twitter, and you can find the Brennan said, the pod over at Amateur Otaku Pod, and let you say that I have some work going on, it being 3 video game reviews and one short anime review. So that I don't think we're going to cover here on the Amateur Otaku. So
Very nice. Very nice. We will see you soon, guys. Have it awesome.
peace.
Peace.